Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, this is a football weekend, right? It's probably one of the last weekends where it's not too much boxing popping off because it's starting in the beginning of February, it's about to go down, right? And a lot of it has to do with Turki Al-Ashi, the guy that's come from Saudi Arabia and putting on these good fights. But on the 1st of February, you got Morrell and Benavidez. He ain't got nothing to do with that. But what he has something to do is with the fact that all these big fights are happening, all these good fights are happening, and the excuses are falling away. And I told you guys in another video, it's making the BS fighters very nervous. Crazy stuff is happening, People is arguing with people for no damn reason, retiring for no damn reason, all kind of stuff, because you don't have any excuses for not making big fights, right? None, right? So now, oh, well, damn, I can't have this easy fight right now because people are going to be like, why should I take this fight that's easy? It's a mismatch and pay-per-view when I'm getting great fights, not only fights, but great cards for a fraction of the cost. Brother, that's business. So Turki Al-Ashi, who knows how long he's going to be able to do that. Boxing fans, the real ones, enjoy it while you can. The other ones, get in on the ban. Like I told you, Turki Al-Ashi going to be banned in the USA because they ain't going to like it. Right? USA got a whole little different kind of agenda popping off, but we talk about that all the time. Let me get to this point. Turki Al-Ashi and them announced something big about to pop off, right? Right? And he's like, hey, I going to have Ryan Garcia. I don't like saying his name before Devin Haney's. Excuse me. Devin Haney, the legend, the undisputed guy, versus the dope guy, Ryan Garcia. That's supposed to happen, right? If Ryan Garcia can show that he's, not dope no more. They're going to have a couple of fights before Haney versus Jose Ramirez, which is going to be a good one, and Ryan Garcia versus Isaac Cruz, which is going to be a good one. Okay, those are pretty good fights for both of these guys coming back. One coming back from getting beat up by a dope guy. The dope guy coming back maybe without no dope in his system, which he hasn't been tested since this stuff, which is ludicrous. I don't know how. Once you get suspended for dope, you're supposed to be tested every week. 24-hour testing, or you don't fight no more. But, hey, it's boxing. Well, let's see what happens there. Those are something that's supposed to happen. So him and Devin Haney supposed to fight sometime later this year. They're fighting in May with those two fights, then later this year again. And after that fight, then they're going to have a trilogy, right? Because one of the fights are gone. Doesn't matter, so no contest. So let's see if that goes through. There's a possibility that's going to happen because maybe Ryan Garcia just takes the drugs and good. But I don't see him doing that. I'm going to tell you, I'm a little bit critical of that because Ryan Garcia, without the drugs, was dropped by Luke Campbell, stopped by Gervonta Davis, and didn't want to fight Devin Haney when he was his mandatory. That's the non-drugged Ryan. So that drug guy who was acting all funny before the lead up to the Devin Haney fight because he was full of drugs, obviously, that guy would fight anybody. But we don't know if we're going to get that guy because he's supposed to be without no drugs. Let's see how that works out. That is a big question mark. But I'm going to go with a exclamation mark to this other fight that they announced. They announced that Jaron Boots Ennis is supposed to fight Teofimo Lopez later in the year. And I'm telling y'all right now, hell to the no, that ain't happening. Don't even think about it. Teofimo Lopez is not going to show up for a fight with Jaron Boots Ennis. It's not happening. Even though Jaron Boots Ennis was playing chess on everybody, he looked mortal in his last fight, and it was on purpose, just like Alexander Usyk did with Derek Chisora to lure Anthony Joshua into a fight. This is what Boots Ennis did. Nobody would fight him. None of the other champions. Staniosis, Barrios, and it's another cat. Norman. They ain't gonna fight him, right? They got all the belts. I got to damn near get beat or something. So these people step in the ring with me. Because if not, I got to go up to 154. And I don't want to go up to 154 without making my mark here at 147. Canelo made Morrell and Benavidez go up without never getting a shot. So I want to at least, while I've been at 147, do something. Unify. Legitimate. And I'm not the biggest Boots Ennis fan because of the Terrence Crawford situation. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm at 147. Can I get a fight, a unification fight first? Right? And then I'll move up to 154. Can I get some legacy? You know, instead of we're just sitting here supporting the fighters that won't fight me, then then give a belt to the people who won't get fought. That means, okay, my dude won't unify. If he won't get stripped, then I get a half of that belt or something, you know? Because if you get avoided, that should help you in your Hall of Fame points. They better start thinking about stuff like that, because we know when fighters are being avoided. So now Teofimo Lopez is moving up to 147 to fight Boots Ennis. If y'all believe that, I have all the reason in the world to believe that ain't happening. I seen the man not want to fight Devin Haney when he had a franchise title and we could have found out who was undisputed, right? I seen the man get beat by Jermaine Ortiz. I would like to see that fight. I don't think he'll show up for that one. I seen him get beat by Sandor Martin. I seen him get beat by Kambosos, right? I seen him not want to fight anybody. He ain't Matias, which I thought he was going to fight Subriel Matias because, he's not the best mover in the world. So I thought he was going to at least fight that. So I seen him be in a struggle with Claggart. There is no reason for me to think that he's supposed to be in the ring. He ain't supposed to be in the ring with no damn Jaron Boots Ennis. Who do we think winning that fight? Well, the odds should be silly, 8-1 or something. Teofimo Lopez, and I'm going to say it directly, ain't good enough right now to get in the ring with no damn Jaron Boots Ennis, and we shouldn't even be hyped about that. He ain't showing up. Period. Something's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of pull-out. I'm talking about the kind of pull-out if you was with some kind of side chick and you had to pull out. That kind of pull-out. He pulling out early. Okay? Watch me. Mark my words. There's no way that he's showing up to fight no damn Jaron Boots Ennis. Teofimo Lopez ain't doing it. Get off of it. Let's just hope that Ryan Garcia stops with the dope and maybe he'll go fight Devin Haney. Teo ain't going to fight no Boots Ennis. Not happening. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.